So I just wanted to give a little bit of an explanation of why I'm choosing to embark on this journey of sharing videos, sharing a little bit about my life and my journey that I'm currently on. And I just wanted to share some of that backstory of why I'm even here and why I'm doing this, because I think that is important, because it's part of my story. And I guess the short answer is that I really hope that this is a place that can bring encouragement, that can bring hope, that can bring joy, that can bring laughter, just little tiny things that can just encourage others on their journey. On their journey of faith, on just their journey of life as a young person, on their journey as a woman, wherever you are in your life. I just want to share a little bit with you about my life and my journey. So kind of backing up a little bit, I am a teacher. I teach second grade, and I recently have had to completely shift to being an online teacher and pumping out videos and lessons and activities on the daily, using the tools that I had at home. So because of that, I've become a little bit more comfortable in front of a camera and filming myself and singing songs for my students and posting them for them. So out of that, I kind of felt like the Lord was just saying, okay, I'm preparing you, I'm giving you some tools, and I'm showing you that you can do this, and now I want you to maybe take it a step further. So it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. I've always loved sharing things on Instagram and on Facebook, sharing recipes, sharing just little, faith stories, little nuggets of inspiration here and there. But really in the last couple of weeks, maybe this is just quarantine time talking to me, as right now I'm in the middle of this time of coronavirus at home. But I really feel like this is something that God is kind of calling me to do. And really, it's an adventure, and I'll see where it goes. So you get to kind of be a part of this trial, this new adventure that I really don't know exactly where it's going. And I imagine that it will evolve as time goes, because that's just kind of how life goes, is we don't always know what's ahead. We just kind of take one step at a time, and pretty soon the path is kind of unfolding in front of us. So I think creating this channel at this particular moment is just one of those stepping stones that I see right in front of me. So what is it going to be about? What do I even currently think that this channel might have? Well, part of that I'm really not sure. I know that I will include some songs, some music that I enjoy singing, that I enjoy praying with. I hope to share recipes. I hope to share just gardening tips. I really enjoy just finding joy in little things. And so, I named this channel The Little Way after Saint Therese of Lisieux, who was a young saint that was just very on fire for God. And she also lived a pretty simple, humble life. She's a pretty incredible saint that we now recognize, and is in a way a very extraordinary person. But when you look at the way that she lived her life, it was really quite simple. And she focused on just doing each task every day with joy, and just really as if it was the most important thing she could be doing, whether it was sweeping the floors, or whether it was cooking a meal, or working in the garden, even the less desirable things like cleaning toilets or whatever it was. She looked at all of those things as as important. And sometimes when we're walking through our life and our faith journey, we can kind of see those small little things as not important. And we constantly are striving to do big, great things. And we're constantly disappointed or just feeling like we're falling short because we're just not living up to like these crazy high expectations of what it means to really be doing good. And so this saint has been a huge inspiration for me to remember to just be present in those small moments and to really do those small things with a smile on my face, or to do those small things with joy. Doesn't mean that I have to love it or enjoy it or think it's the greatest thing ever, but I can at least know that it can still glorify God no matter how small. So kind of thinking about that, I'm hoping that this channel will just inspire you to just do little things that can bring greater joy and greater peace into your life. And so I'll share some things in my life, and I hope that it will allow you to also be able to reflect on just the little ways that you can see goodness around you. So that's kind of my hope for this channel, and I love to hear your feedback. If there's something that you want me to do with this channel, I think that God's plan for us can definitely come from others, and so if you have an idea or you think that this could go in a certain direction, please share that with me, because I'm very open to wherever this might lead me. So that was just a little bit about the backstory. I feel like it was a little bit all over the place, but you're getting a real-time look at how my brain works. And oftentimes it's a little bit scattered and all over the place, and that's okay. And the last thing I want to say before I end this video is that there's so many people that are doing this, right? There are so many different YouTube channels and Instagram accounts, and I love following so many people, and I love learning tips about gardening and farming and baking and sourdough starter and all those things, and all the do-it-yourself projects, but it can also get overwhelming. And I myself often go through these swings of totally cutting out social media. I just can't do it anymore. I can't listen to another person talk about how they do their hair and makeup. And so maybe you've been there. And I want to really try and make this channel as authentic as possible. I don't want to present some kind of lifestyle that feels like you have to do what I'm doing, or some unattainable norm that you have to follow, because I'm on a journey and I'm trying to figure out my path, and you're on a journey and trying to figure out your path. And I'm hoping that we can do this together, that we can journey together and grow together. So I really want to say that up front, that I want to try to be as true to myself and as authentic to who I am, and just sharing that with you. I really want to make sure that is said and heard. So I will try to share with you the joys and the beauty and the goodness that I see around me, but I also want to be sure to share the hard and the challenging and the difficult and the moments of suffering, because they are present in all of our lives, and kind of give you just a peek into a true reality of really living. So thank you for watching this. I just pray that as you watch these videos, that you are inspired in some way. And if this has no interest to you at all, that is totally fine. I'm not offended. I know that there's lots of amazing resources, and there's just so much that we can learn from lots of different people. So we're not meant to connect with every person in the world, and that's okay. So if you want to learn more, then stick around and spread this with others. Thank you.